Good morning, Drone Life. How you doing? Yo. Hopefully the audio and everything's working. It seems like it is. We got a real cold spell going on down here. I need to check and see what it is outside. I need to bring my dogs in. Hopefully that won't bother me. Well, that's good. Mike's way over yonder. I don't like having it right in front of me. So how's your day getting started? Or is it night? I can never remember where everybody's from. 40 over there in Georgia? Let me see. Hey, that's what we got right here, Coffee Springs, according to the temperature. Wonder why I feel so cold. 40 shouldn't feel that cold. Now, how do I turn that dang thing off? There we go. Looks like a nice clear day outside, though. It ought to get up into the 70s, I'd imagine. If not, at least the 60s. We didn't get any last night, but boy, yeah, Friday night, it was horrible. Brought in a lot of extra rain, too, that we didn't need. I don't know if my driveway's ever going to dry out this year. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I missed the sunrise, but beautiful outside, just cold. I'll probably have to bring the catahoulas in. Let them stay inside. They're out doing their business right now. They can stay out for about an hour. Henry, what you doing? Henry's crazy. Well, yep, I spent last night while the wife was watching shows I don't like to watch. I spent it adding a spur line to the layout for a coal train and started building the, I don't know what you actually call it. It's a coal distribution plant, I guess. So what's up with you, buddy? Come on, buddy. Come on. Henry, come on. Come on, bud. Come on, Henry. Come on. Get up here. Come on, you can get up here. Come on. Henry. Come on. Come on. Look at you. It's just like, it's just a chair. That's all it is. There you go, buddy. Say, hey, everybody. I got a bath yesterday. I'm nice and clean. Yeah, the water tower. I didn't even know those things existed. And let me think. I think it was eBay. One of the places that's constantly sending you things like, you bought this, you might be interested in this. They sent me that. So I went online like I always do, and I researched it, found out they don't just make one, they make them for different railroads. And they actually make one for the Pennsylvania Railroad. So I said, yep, that's the one I want. And Broadway Limited sells them for like $90 on their site, which is they're the manufacturers of it. And there was a guy on eBay that had it for $24, brand new in a box. I don't know how he can do that, but I said I'll take it. And he got it here in 3 days, and yeah, very pleased with it. It's kind of fragile, but then again, it's N gauge, which is tiny, tiny. So you expect it to be kind of fragile. I actually soldered it into a connector, which kind of surprised me because I don't solder all that well, especially fine wires. but I soldered it into a connector and gave it about a 3-foot extension. So I can put the tower anywhere on the layout I want, but the cord that came with the button is only about that long. So I have to keep the button right by it. James Ward, good morning. Okay, Fluffy, you. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a meanie. Yeah. You little squirt. Oh. This guy doesn't know it yet, but while we're on vacation, the daughter's taking him to the vet. He's going to lose something because he's getting to the point where he's getting to want to be dominant and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's wanting to be the boy. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to take care of you. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. He's a good boy. Okay, that's enough fighting. But anyway, that water tower is pretty cool. Now those engines, they have a function button on them where they will make that noise, but it's nowhere near as loud and it doesn't have any voices or anything. It's just a trickle sound. So the tower is really a whole lot better. Oh yeah, his family jewels are hopefully going to be gone when we come back from vacation. Yep. He's just, oh, what a fidgety guy he is. I gotta keep hydrated. I guess the commercial for the day is Lipton peach tea. I'm addicted to that stuff sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll get off of it and get on something else, but boy, that stuff's good. There we go. So, James, what are you up to today? Okay. Are you done now? Are you done being Mr. Well, obviously not. I thought maybe you were done being Mr. Meanie. Yeah. I don't like Mr. Meanie. I don't know if I can get him anymore. There he is. There's the Henry. There's the Henry. Yeah. One little fluff bucket. Okay. You gonna settle down now? Maybe? Okay. As long as you don't wake up your mama. I don't know if any of you guys follow J&C No Limit, the fishing folks, but I haven't seen them out in a while. I'm wondering if everything's okay with them. Of course, I haven't been out in a long while. At least when it's not on. I've been watching, but there you go, buddy. Oh, Lord. They got an electric cowboy riding an electric-driven bull around town. Give me a break. Okay, buddy. Hello. Hello. There you go. You can get that done all day long. Yes, you can. You're a good boy. I don't know what you consider ready. I'm wanting it to be over, that's for sure. Yeah, I may get some chicken wings on the way home from work, do them in the deep fryer. And I'm not talking those little bitty restaurant wings. I'm talking full-blown chicken wings. I love those things. I'll probably do a batch of those for the game. But yeah, I sure am. Sure hope the SEC takes home another one. But that Clemson team is going to be tough. I don't know how they got to be so good over the years, but I guess the same way we did, recruiting, working their way up. Oh, do you? So you work at a chicken plant is what we call them down here? We got two of them, one in the north end of our county, one in the south end of our county. It's unbelievable how many chickens they go through in a day. Yeah, full-size wings. People know that if they come over to my house and I tell them we're going to have wings, that we're going to have wings. We're not going to have winglets. Well, that's cool, man. It's cold in them things, though, isn't it? Or is that just in the freezing section? Oh, I'm so tired of seeing Elizabeth Warren on TV. Come here, you little shit. There you go. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Here you are. Mm-hmm. What? What? Yeah. And those folks that do I guess it's the deboners that have the super, super sharp knives. They're like razor blades. I don't know how those folks do that for a living. That's amazing what they do. Russellville chicken. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what brands come out of our plant, but yeah, they go through a lot of chickens. That's got to be one of our biggest industries, because when you fly around down here, you just see chicken plant or chicken houses all over the place. Matter of fact, a couple of folks that go to my church raise chickens for one of the local plants. I've heard of the name. We don't have it around here. I've heard of it. Mostly, I can't even think of the name of the one we have around here, to be honest, because it's not a big brand. I actually think it might be local. But I often wonder how many different people these plants send to, because Tyson's getting their chicken somewhere. I'm trying to think. The plant in the south used to be ConAgra, and then when ConAgra had all those problems with their meat processing, as far as their beef and hamburger and stuff, it got such bad press they changed it to Liberty, and so now that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Now the one in the north end is Wayne Farms. That's the Southland conglomerate. But I often wonder how many different brand names they ship chicken for. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yep, I definitely got to get to the commissary this week and pick me up some wings, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I don't know where the nearest Costco is. Everybody's always telling me about Costco. Pilgrims, that's the one we have. Yeah, Pilgrims plant. That's what I was trying to think of. The one in the south is Pilgrims. Used to be Pilgrims Pride, and then they dropped the Pride and just put Pilgrims on the plant. But yep. Come here. You need to settle down. You need to settle. Oh, you need to settle down. That's a mean dog I got. You're going to wake up the other dogs. Then we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble if you wake up the other dogs. Don't wake up the other dogs. Oh. This little shit thinks my hand is a bone. What? Who's got who? I think I got you. I got you. I got you. You are so funny looking. Oh, what an idiot this guy is. Yeah. 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 Get your nose. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your fuzzy face. Oh, what an idiot dog. Yeah. 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 What would we do without you, you little fluff ball? Huh? What? What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, that hurts now. That's too hard. Not so hard. Not so hard. Not so hard. Oh. Oh, now you're going to run away? Oh, you're just going to lay down there. Okay, you can lay right there. That's a good spot. No, you can't have the train. You cannot have the train. No. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to find me a Costco just to see what the big deal is. I wonder if we have any on like the border in Florida and Georgia. Here you go, buddy. There, that's my buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay. I don't know. Got church today, so it'll probably be a good easy day. We got 95% of the decorations taken down. Well, the wife took them down, and then I carted all the boxes out to the storage room. But tree's still up, so it's got to come down. And then if it warms up outside, I got to get the lights off the house. Just two little strands. They're, I think, 50 feet long. That's all I put up. They're easy to get down. Not so easy to put up, but they're easy to get down. And then the rest of it's probably just going to be relaxation so I can work tomorrow. So I'm hoping work tomorrow is not going to be too bad because I need to take a nap so I can watch the game and not fall asleep. Yeah, that game's bigger than the Super Bowl around here because I don't even watch the pros anymore. I couldn't even tell you who's in the playoffs for the most part. All I know is I heard somebody say Pittsburgh didn't make it. Well, that's fine by me. I don't even watch them anymore. I like college football. I think it's much more interesting. I wish it would dry out. It's been so wet down here. I can't even get into the fields to get back to where I think my wizard is. Because, I mean, I could get in there. The tractor will go, but I don't want to tear up somebody's land to get back in there. Even though there's nothing planted there right now. I still don't like going down and leaving big old ruts. Let's see if I can. Okay, that's where my drones are. I was trying to figure out if they're all. Oh, okay. So it's a Sam's kind of store. You got to be a member like you do for Sam's. Henry, you're driving me nuts. Yeah, we used to be a Sam's member, but we moved further away from the nearest Sam's, and it just we don't go, so we just let our membership lapse. It got to be where it was too much of a drive. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh man, there's an advertisement for the big game. Hmm. Rodney, good morning. How we doing, sir? I'm just trying to relax before church this morning. Trying to get my singing voice back. I hope it'll work out. And, oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Now I got sound a little bit. Oops. Yeah, I have stopped watching the pros. Well, it's been now 2.5 years since Kaepernick decided that he didn't want to be an American anymore. And all those other people started following suit to support him. He still don't play. Hmm. Wow, 4 different Sams? Whew. What were you hunting? Henry, what you doing? Huh? What are you doing back there? What are you doing back there? Huh? Come on. Come on. Come here. You don't want to come up and say hi? Huh? With your big eyes? Ugh. Kind of a quiet morning today for a Sunday. That's good. Uh, some of these commercials they make nowadays are so funny. It's nice to see. Yeah, I understand. You stopped watching before the Kaepernick thing. Yeah, I didn't watch very much before him. Uh, I was a Steeler fan for many, many years, and most of the time their games don't make the TV around here. So we get a lot of Falcon games and things like that. So didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I don't watch any of it anymore. And I don't even think I'll watch the Super Bowl this year. Of course, it would be nice to see Brady get beat if he makes it in. Yeah, doggy, settle down. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you're gonna growl at me? Huh? You're gonna growl at me? Huh? You're gonna growl at me? Oh, what are those, Drone Life? Is that what you collect? Yeah, he's a growler, Rodney. Yeah, see if I can get him to come here, buddy. Come here. He doesn't like being disturbed. You know he doesn't. He doesn't like being disturbed. Do you, buddy? No. He says, "Leave me alone, Daddy." Yeah. That's too hard. Not that hard. You can play, but you don't bite. There you go. That's okay like that. That's okay. Not so hard. Yeah. I got him. This little fluff ball. Yeah. He got a bath yesterday. He's nice and clean. Yes, he is. He's nice and clean. And he doesn't want to be held. He's a good boy. Okay. You can go back to doing what you were doing. Whatever that was. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he's a handful, guys. Let me tell you. Okay, buddy? Huh? You okay? Okay, there you go. That's my boy. Yep. Yeah, that's my boy. Good boy. Blizzard, how you doing? I don't know what you mean by driveway markers. Are you talking about this, what we used to call the Mox Nick sticks in Germany, the ones that show the plows where to plow? Now we have reflectors that we put out so we know we're coming up on our driveway, but I don't think that's what you're talking about, Blizzard. Yeah, we don't have. Now, I will tell you this: what we do have is, in my area at any rate, we have hydrant markers because the grass will get so tall the firemen can't see the hydrants. So they take a piece of PVC and they put it on top of the hydrant and run it up way up in the air and paint it usually like blue or red so that they know that there's a hydrant there because they won't be able to see it with the grass. But no, we don't have snow sticks is what we used to call them growing up. They use them up north, but we don't get enough snow down here to not be able to see where the road is. Anyway, good morning, Blizzard. Yeah, now the sticks with the reflectors on it. Yeah, I have them on my driveway, and everybody tries to get little different ones. You know, some guys will have alternating blue and red. Some guys will have alternating green. I just have three great big red ones on both sides, uh, which is enough for me to see that I'm coming up on my driveway at night. I used to have some electric ones that were solar, but after 8 years, they don't work anymore. But they were pretty cool. I'll tell you, one of the best things was when I had the garbage can out the other night. I had put reflective tape on both sides of it, and I couldn't believe how well that reflective tape showed up. I'm probably going to get some strips of that and put it on my mailbox because it showed up really well, way better than the glass reflectors. Oh, oh, that's cool. That's a good buy. Yeah, that'd be a pretty easy way to make a whoop gate, I would guess. Yeah. What are you doing, little guy? Hmm? What are you up to? What are you doing? Yeah, I had some solar ones. They were little like actually they were designed for something else, but what I did is I took the cross beam that comes off the back of my mailbox and I drilled two 1-inch holes down there. These things came on little PVC pipes. So I trimmed the pipe down and stuck them down in those holes and they worked really good. But after 8 years, they don't work anymore. Yep. Take care, Rodney. Have a good day in church. And Blizzard, no wizard luck at all. It's so wet, I can't get back in there right now without destroying the fields that lead back to the tree I think it's in. Sorry, I didn't see your question earlier, but yeah, I I just can't get back to it. Yeah, that's a technique, Blizzard. Problem is, most of my neighbors don't use the things. Well, trust me, if I ever find that puppy again, I'll do a nice long video on the condition I find it in and whatnot. I where where it went down, the area it went in is a well on a map it would be marked as a creek, but it would be a dashed line, meaning it's seasonal. In other words, when it rains, it's a creek. When it's not raining, it's just a dry bed. And lately, it's been raining a lot, so it's a creek right now. Of course, it's not on the ground in there because I walked every square inch of that ground. Well, I'll definitely let you know if I need any parts, my friend. Right now, this is my winter project is my trains because today it's 40 may not seem cold, but I stepped outside, my arthritis kicked in, and there's no way I can stand out there and fly a drone in this kind of weather. If it ain't raining, it's cold and windy. Henry, what are you doing? Okay, go ahead. What a good little boy. Ooh, cool. You don't think that's just a little too cold? That's downright cold. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's about all it's good for is freezing. That is true. Oh, Lordy. You going to stay down there now on the floor? You can stay down there if you want. You don't have to sit up here. Let me check on something. Oh, I guess I can't. Sure, I can. Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't stepping on anybody's streams. Look out, guys. Henry, better move. There you go. Now you can do what you want. Oops. Picture kind of slipped. Hey, he hasn't stolen my shoes yet. The little thief. Henry, be good. Be good, boy. There you go. And it's super quiet for a Sunday. What is he getting into? What on earth is that? Hmm. What are you doing, dog? Don't you get into anything. Come here, buddy. Come here. There we go. I don't want you getting into anything that you don't need to get into, okay? Yeah. Don't get into nothing. Don't you get into nothing. Why don't you just sit here? It's a good spot. That's a good spot. Yeah, it's a good spot. What? What you sniffing? What you sniffing? Yeah, you old softy. Yeah, isn't that pretty cool, man? It and I didn't even know they made those things until I got one of those little eBay notifications that, hey, you bought this, you might want one of these. And it suckered me in. But yeah, I like it. When I got done installing it yesterday, I installed another spur line. It's going to come back to a coal distribution center. And I got 6 Pensy coal cars, 3 bag hoppers. And that's probably going to do it for a while. I don't have very much room to put any track. You can only turn a railroad so much, and then it won't turn anymore. So there's very few more places where I could put any more track. It's got quite a bit of track. I don't know in scale miles how much it is, but it's a lot. But yeah, that little thing works great. The only thing that could have made it better is if there was some way to remotely activate it and you didn't have to reach over and hit that button every time. Because some of the manufacturers make things like crossing gates that have little sensors. And when you cross the sensor, the gates come down. And when you cross the next sensor that you cross, the gates go back up. That's probably be the last thing I add to it, probably. And I will do that eventually. I'm trying to figure out where on the layout I can put a little tiny town. Not much, just a little one. Yeah, they work off of little motors. Kato, Kato makes it. It's called the Kato North American Crossing, automatic crossing. And it comes with some little infrared sensors. They're on wires, probably 3 feet long, maybe. And it's a section of track, and you put that section of track in your layout. And then you come back to where you want the crossing to be, and you install the crossing. And then you run the second sensor down the other way. And that way, no matter which way the train comes, when it hits the first sensor, the gates come down and the bells ring and the lights flash. And then the train goes through the crossing. And then when the last car hits the second sensor, the gates go back up. I don't know how they time it out or anything, but it's really neat. But it's also really expensive. So that's one where I save my quarters. And someday I'll get it. The problem is I don't really have any place on the track to put it right now. I've got a couple places I might be able to put it, but not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if the gates actually use a servo. I think that they're electromagnetic because they go pop and then they drop and they go real quick and there's no like sound. Now the water tower, it's got to have some kind of servo, and I didn't tear it apart because I'm afraid I'll break it. It's so delicate. Because that spout actually comes down nice and slow, and then it goes up nice and slow. So that's got to be a servo. But these little gates, they'll be like this, and then all of a sudden, clunk, they go down, and then pop, they go back up, and there's no noise made other than a clicking noise. So I'm pretty sure they're like electromagnetic or something. Oh yeah. Well, you don't want to know my drone. Back when I first put this track up, and all I had was the basic oval on the big table, and I hadn't used the other table yet at all. I had all my drones stacked up on the other table. Now they're down underneath the layout on a short coffee table type thing. But I took the Mavic Air and I cranked it on the floor and came up to fly over the layout, and I flying it up by the ceiling, as far up as I could get it to go. It blew all the cars off the track. I was like, well, that didn't work so good. Yeah, it blew everything, to include the engine, right off the track. So it was a nice idea to fly in the layout, but it didn't work out so good. I should have filmed it though. That's what I should have done. It makes me laugh to this minute to watch. Just think of all those cars going flying all over the place because it was like a tornado had hit. Oh, it was a funny oops, all right. Uh, That's when I found out that you can pull the trucks off the engines because that engine hit the carpet. I looked down, there's two trucks and an engine sitting down there, and oh man, don't tell me I broke my brand new engine. Yeah, it's a learning curve, that's for sure. It surely is. Yeah. I never had anything this small growing up. I had HO, and this brings back a lot of memories of the frustrations of trying to build tracks back then too. But yeah, it's working out pretty good. I still get the occasional short, which they're a booger bear to hunt down. In my case, it's usually because I threw a switch, but the switch didn't actually throw. So it's taken the power from the section of track I'm trying to run on. So my ears aren't quite good enough anymore for me to hear whether or not the switch actually cycled when I throw the switch or not. Mm-mm-mm. Well, they're saying they caught the shooter of that little girl. I wonder if that was a road rage incident. Oh, Pelosi's back. Ugh. Yeah, I I had thought about that, but then again, I decided against it. Uh, I had thought about just running it across the top of my ceiling, and I really wouldn't be able to see as much if it was up there as I can down here, right at eye level with me. And this worked out good. I The space it took up isn't being used for anything. I mean, it was just it reduced the amount of walking space a little bit in this room, but you can see the TV fine. You can do everything you need. You can get to all the cupboards, and hopefully, I won't have to take it down anytime soon. I'd hate to try to remember how to build this because it was a definitely one of those things where you kind of go, let's see if this works, and it doesn't work, and so you tear it apart again. I've taken this layout down probably 8, 9 times, but I have a feeling the way I've got it right now, I'm not going to change it. I had to get rid of the reverse loop I had. I couldn't really figure out a good way to use it, but I kept the loop. I just made it not a reverse loop. So, yeah, I had Auroras growing up. I love those little things. I had a big collection of cars. Lord only knows whatever happened to those things. I know I had all kinds of parts for them. I had racing gears for them, and the little pickups would wear through. I had all kinds of replacement pickups for them. They weren't hard to replace. The hardest thing was keeping track of the little spring that kept tension on them so they would stay on the track when the car would bounce a little. That was the hardest part about changing out the shoes. Yeah, I tell you what, they don't make things like that anymore. Now they make the bigger ones still, I think. I've seen some of those, and I don't know if they still exist, but I can still remember when they used to have uh, buildings that would have 4 or 5 uh, track slot car racing layouts, and you could take your car there and race against other people and all that kind of stuff. We had a little Auroras. Hell, the cars weren't, but about maybe what 2 inches long, and they ran around in that little slot. They were good little things. Now, I guess they're more HO scale though than they are N scale, but I used to mix them in with my HO trains when I was growing up. Wish I had had video back then, because I would have loved to watch a video of those layouts that I used to put up for Christmas. Henry, what's the matter, buddy? Don't you go over there. Henry, no. Get back over here. Get back over here with Daddy. Come on. Come on. No? Okay. No, just it's okay, buddy. You'll get up eventually. Hey, T-Boy, how's it going? Well, you've got a wrench, so you must have been here before. Sure, hang on a second. Henry, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. This is one of them. This is Henry, the fluffy one. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's having a rough morning because Mommy's not up yet, and he's Mommy's dog. He'll tolerate me, but he's Mommy's dog, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, I want the Mommy. Yeah. He's a Pikachu. He's part Pekingese and part Shih Tzu. Mostly Shih Tzu, I think. I call him a Pika shit. Yeah. Yeah, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, he's a good boy. Stay here so people can see you. Yeah, stay here so people can see you. That's my buddy. Okay. Say hi. No, you don't want to stay? Come on, stay. Come on. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Yep, he's a good boy. Okay. Yeah, that's my buddy. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you're going to sit with me. Okay. Well, here. Yep, he's going to sit. He's doing okay. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Get that foot down. I can't be comfortable sitting like that. What? What? Oh, you like that, don't you? Okay. That's a good boy. Okay. Bye. Don't you go making noise over there. Henry, be good. Be a good boy. Mommy will get up soon enough. Check what time it is. Nah, she's not going to get up just yet. Maybe in another half an hour. Oh, well. Take care, T-Boy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, boy. Whew. You can come up. Come on. Henry, come on. You can come up. You don't need to sit down there crying. Okay. I don't know about that dog sometimes. Boy, it's a super quiet Sunday. Let's see. Go here. Not going anywhere, folks. Just checking something out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Nope, nothing there. And nothing going on there. Okay, now let me find my windows again. Close them down. Okay, there we go. Oh, Lord. The socialists are coming. Drone pool. Good morning. How are you doing, sir? Well, maybe he left. Well, looks like everybody left. Hmm. Well, you can do it, Dan. It's not too hard. That's kind of weird. Says there's nobody watching, but yet Dan's here. Hmm. Thank you, Dan. I'm trying to figure out why the Google Hangout says no viewers, but yet chat says different. Hmm. So, how long did you guys run last night? Because I had to get to bed. It was a pretty good time with you and Cab and Roger all in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to bed shortly after he had come on because 9 o'clock's about my time anymore. Fin Sky Views, good morning. How are you doing? Let me get you a wrench so nobody accidentally kicks you out since you want to come in and visit. Simple rules. No foul language because we get a lot of young people in sometimes, and treat everybody the way you want to be treated, and you do fine in here. Lots of droners come in here. Yeah, I understand that. I didn't get to see it. Is it a new pup, Dan? I'll have to go back to your channel and hunt down the video. Doing pretty good, and not bad for a Sunday morning. I think Henry gave up down here. He's asleep on the floor. Well, I'll have to watch it, Dan. I haven't been able to do a whole lot online for a while, but I'll go back and find your pup video. I know you had to have had it online by now. Henry, you okay down there? You're mad at me, aren't you? Okay, good. Well, that's good. Well, they're saying it's 45 outside, but I'll tell you what, it don't feel like no 45. Double check. Oh, okay. I'll go check out the community tab. I forgot about that tab. You don't get that tab till you get to 1,000, do you? As far as subscribers? Or is it there all the time? Yep, I'll check that. I'll go check that out after this feed. Yeah, I won't be seeing that anytime soon. Mm-mm-mm. Well, Val ought to be about halfway through her suspension, isn't she? She only got, what, 90 days? I think it's been at least 45 days, maybe more. Yeah, I don't know. That whole debacle was ridiculous. You know, it's stupid, is what it is. It's people wanting to feel self-important. You think I'm really going to care if somebody takes a video that I posted up here as the creator and used it on their channel? I could care less. You know, this is supposed to be social. It's supposed to be for fun. It's not this, big macho, whatever you want to call it. Hey, I am the creator. Look at the stuff I put out. Okay, great. You put out nice stuff. And the way that happened was ridiculous. I think it was a setup from the get-go. But enough said about that. It's in the past. Let it die. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. I guess that's why they don't do the Saturday night videos anymore. Because there's too much of a likelihood of something like that happening all over again. Hmm. Yeah, I understand. That's why I got to just stop thinking about it. But, you know, still, she had a really good thing going, and lots of people were enjoying it. And now it's not there for a while. It's like ridiculous. It is the 6th. Oh, goodness. Tomorrow's the big day. Sure hope it's a good day for us. But hey, as long as it's a good game. The one thing I hate is when we have a game and somebody wins, gets to be national championship, and they go, well, yeah, but you wouldn't have got it if it wasn't for the touchdown you got after that bad call that the ref made. Oh, God, forget it. Yeah, they are. They really are. And I'm happy for Roger and Kim. Really am. I don't see Kim on in his chair very much anymore, though. What's with that? He likes to stay upstairs with his computer. Alabama's playing Clemson for the national title. And they both got super good teams. They both got really good quarterbacks, running backs, you name it. It ought to be a phenomenal game. I just hope it's not a blowout, and I hope there's no controversial calls. All I want's a good, enjoyable, fun to watch game. And I got to go get my sedatives probably because I probably have to take a couple of those to make it through the game. Should be a really good one. I really hope so because nothing worse than to have a game built up like that. Well, Dan, I'll be back in just a second. Gotta go take care of something. Come on, Henry. Come on, buddy. Henry, come on. Want to stay out there? You can stay out there. Okay. Go settle the dog down. All righty. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good game. That's all I want. I mean, yeah, I want the national championship. It'd be nice to have number 18, but I just want a good, fair game. Something I can enjoy watching. As far as I'm concerned, that's my Super Bowl for the year because I don't watch the pros anymore. I'm tired of all their crying and complaining about how they get treated, and they make more money in one game than I make in my lifetime. Ooh, I've got mail. Henry, be good. Oh, I honestly don't know. I don't bet on things, Dan. So I have no idea who's favored or anything. I mean, obviously, a lot of people will favor Alabama because they're number one and Clemson's number two. But I mean, that don't mean diddly as far as I'm concerned. But I think they pair up pretty damn well. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to go to find a point spread. Yeah, pro sports, I've got no interest in them anymore. It's ridiculous what they get paid. And yeah, I understand. In any given day, they could get hurt so bad that they can't work anymore. Okay, fine. So why does he need 10 and 13 million dollars a year? I guarantee you, give me $1 million, I'd be happy, live off the interest and be comfortable. Hey, Richard and Janet. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I must have been taking care of Desi. How y'all doing? We will be in Orlando on the 10th. The morning of the 10th, we'll arrive at Disney. We'll be there through the 16th. We'll come home on the 16th. So the 15th is our last day there. We're looking forward to it. I don't know if we're going to get to Disney Springs at all, though. We may. And then again, we may not. I'd like to make at least one trip down to Disney Springs. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Pros go on strike, bring in the AAAs. What was that movie they had called The Replacements? Have at it. The big boys go on strike, bring in the JVs. I'll watch them. That is for sure. Yep, there's the advertisement for the big game. Whew. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I think they're better games. I mean, well, good morning back again. Yeah, Richard and Janet, I don't know, maybe you were out when I said it, but we'll be in Orlando on the 10th through the 16th. Can't wait to get to Disney next week. Of course, like any vacation, it's going to go so fast, you'll be back home before you know it. Thanks, Blizzard. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Lord. I may do a live stream. I may not. To be honest, I was hoping to be able to get a Osmo Pocket to take with me because it's so small, it'd be easy to make some videos. But I'm probably just going to have to settle for the GoPro or my phone. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I know I'll be taking some photos and I know I'll be shooting some video, but whether or not I'm going to have time while I'm down there to edit any of it and post it, I'll probably have to wait till I come back. Oh, Lord. Well, I hope everything works out good for her, Richard. I hope it's nothing serious. Ooh, I forgot to check the time, guys. Oh, we still got 6 minutes. Still got a few minutes. Yep, hope everything goes well. Henry, get away from that door. Henry. Henry. He's bound and determined he's going to wake the wife up. Get over here. Henry. Henry. Get away from that door. Henry. 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 Oh, Lord, I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah, I know. Well, work took care of the ones at work. I can't do those anymore for quite a while because of where I'm at. I don't have any private internet at all. And then the weekends got kind of hectic around Christmas. But I'm going to try to do every Saturday and Sunday that I can. And if I'm off on like holidays or something like that, I'll try to get up early in the morning, warm everybody up for the hub. But yeah, I've missed y'all too. I'm hoping Sean's doing a good job. It seems like he is. I see he's posting 2 and 3 videos a day. And hopefully his swap shop that he's doing in the mornings getting a good crowd. But I'll probably retire at work before I can do them at work again because of the things we're going through at work and where we're being made to work. And it's no big deal. They got to have their security just like anybody does. And yeah, I added some more stuff to it yesterday, Richard. I did a video on the water tower. And then after I got the water tower completely installed, I added another spur line over there by the 5 bridges, the lower track that's over there. And I'm going to bring it back into a coal distribution plant. I got 6 coal hoppers from Pennsylvania line yesterday. So we'll see how it works out. The unfortunate thing is the distribution plant has to be built. It's a Walther's model, and there must be a bazillion parts. I'm probably not going to finish the thing because there's a couple of sheets of parts that are nothing but little tiny handrails to mount on the side of the building. I don't know if I've got the patience for that or not. So I'm probably just going to build a superstructure. Yeah, I'll do a little video of it. I'm probably done with engines for a while. The next major purchase that I'm saving up for is an automatic railroad crossing, where the gates come up and down automatically when the train comes by. It's a pretty interesting little device, and I'm trying to make room for it on the layout. But it's a little bit on the expensive side, so I'm going to have to wait for a while. Maybe after taxes. But yeah. Well, guys, it's almost 8. Roger should be coming on. And as promised, I never step on Roger. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Richard and Janet, I'll be thinking about Janet while we're down at Disney, hoping that everything goes well for you guys. You guys take care. Hey, Baduga, I'm just getting ready to sign off and let the hub have it. But nice to see you come in, buddy. I'm going to try to be back on Saturdays and Sundays. I won't be on during the week, but I'll be on during Saturdays and Sundays as much as I can. Maybe even do a live stream from Disney some morning if the wife doesn't mind me waking her up, because we're going to be in the same room. But maybe the room will have a balcony and I can point this camera out towards something better to look at than just me. So anyway, you guys have a good day. God bless. Take care. StarCop out.